What is the role of historical myths and legends in shaping cultures? Introduction to myths and legends. Historical myths and legends have played a crucial role in shaping cultures throughout history. These narratives, often passed down through generations, provide insight into the values, beliefs, and traditions of different societies. They serve not only as cultural touchstones but also as tools for understanding human behavior and societal norms. Foundation of cultural identity. Myths and legends often form the bedrock of cultural identity by conveying shared values and historical experiences. For instance, the Greek myths of gods and heroes, such as those involving Zeus and Hercules, helped to establish a common cultural heritage among ancient Greeks. These stories provided a framework for understanding human nature, morality, and the divine, reinforcing a collective sense of identity. Influence on moral and ethical values. Myths and legends frequently impart moral and ethical lessons, guiding behavior and societal norms. For example, the fables of Aesop, including stories like The Tortoise and the Hare, emphasize virtues such as patience and perseverance. Such narratives offer moral guidance and reflect the values deemed important by a culture, influencing both individual behavior and societal expectations. Shaping national narratives and histories. Historical myths contribute to the formation of national narratives and collective memory. The Arthurian legends of King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table, for example, have become central to British cultural heritage, symbolizing ideals of chivalry and leadership. These myths help to create a sense of national pride and historical continuity, influencing how societies view their past and present. Preservation of cultural traditions. Legends and myths often preserve cultural traditions and rituals, serving as vehicles for passing down customs and practices. For instance, indigenous cultures around the world use myths to transmit traditional knowledge, spiritual beliefs, and practical skills. These stories ensure the continuity of cultural practices and maintain a connection to ancestral heritage. Impact on art and literature. Myths and legends have profoundly influenced art and literature throughout history. Classical works such as Homer's The Iliad and The Odyssey draw heavily on Greek mythology, while Renaissance artists frequently depicted biblical and mythological themes in their masterpieces. This influence extends to contemporary art and literature, where mythological themes continue to inspire and resonate. Role in rituals and ceremonies. Myths and legends often play a central role in rituals and ceremonies, shaping cultural practices and communal experiences. In ancient Rome, for instance, mythological stories were integral to religious festivals and rites. Similarly, many indigenous cultures incorporate myths into ceremonies to honor deities, ancestors, and natural forces, reinforcing cultural bonds and spiritual connections. Influence on social structures and institutions. Historical myths can influence social structures and institutions by legitimizing authority and social hierarchies. The divine right of kings in medieval Europe, for example, was supported by myths and religious narratives that portrayed monarchs as divinely chosen rulers. Such myths helped to justify and maintain political power and social order. Reflection of human nature and universal themes. Myths and legends often explore universal themes and reflect aspects of human nature, such as love, power, and conflict. The myth of Prometheus, who defied Zeus to bring fire to humanity, explores themes of rebellion and sacrifice. These narratives offer insights into human psychology and the universal struggles and aspirations that transcend individual cultures. Historical myths and legends play a significant role in shaping cultures by influencing cultural identity, moral values, national narratives, traditions, and artistic expression. They serve as a means of preserving and transmitting cultural heritage, reflecting human nature, and influencing societal structures. By understanding the role of myths and legends, we gain a deeper appreciation of their impact on shaping cultures and their enduring relevance in contemporary society.